All right, so today we have Starbucks. No, today we're going to work on a few things. I have a flyer I have to make. So I will be producing my very first show. So I was producing an online show during the pandemic. I had a lot of fun doing it. I've held off on producing a live show, like an actual show that I continue to do. I've been putting it off just because we're in LA and everybody seems to have a show. And a big issue is like finding a good location that you want to do your show in, a place that you can call home. I found a really good spot. I absolutely love this spot. You guys will see next month. It's a really nice spot because it just reminds me of like New York City, underground, New York City type shows. It's very intimate, very small. It's not a big spot. I mean, I'm going to aim for like 30, 35 people in the audience. But it's a tight little spot, so it will feel full if I can get 35 people in there. But I have to get a flyer made, a generic flyer for them to put on their website so that they can advertise like every Friday. And then also, I got to get the flyer for the actual show, my first show, who the comedians are, and so we can start advertising it. I got to get the Eventbrite made, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to start working on the flyer today, and I'll probably post if I get it done, I'll post a picture on this video, but I also got to make like not a bio, but a little like sales pitch for the show, I guess, for the venue to put on their website. And then they slotted me in, so I have the location the fourth Friday of every month in 2024. So he told me there's no pressure for me to have a show in November and December because obviously the fourth Friday is right around each of the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we're just going to do probably 10 months. And then maybe I'll do a holiday party, like with friends and stuff, do like a comedian holiday party. That could be really cool. Maybe I'll do that at the end of next year. We'll see how the year goes. Because I'm trying to book some touring dates with some friends to go around the country, do more shows. And if so, I need to, I want to keep this show going every Friday, even if I can't be there. So I have some friends that I trust that I would probably lean on and see if I paid them, if they would basically run the show while I'm gone. But I was trying to figure out like what's a good name for the show. And I was thinking like Kidder's Crowd Work, a comedy show around crowd work. But then it's inviting the audience to start shouting out shit while the comedian's talking. I don't want to do that because honestly, I can't stand that. Like you come to a show and then you get drunk, belligerent, and start being disruptive. Like don't do that. That's so not cool. Is this mic picking me up? But I want to start doing more crowd work, and I think that's why my brain went there. Like, Kidder's Crowd Work. But then I was talking to my wife about it today, and she has so many like good ideas. But she went online and started looking up words, going through a thesaurus and like looking up words for laughter and comedy and all that kind of stuff. So she came up with it, and I absolutely loved it. Kidder's Guffaw. A guffaw is a loud and boisterous laugh. It's Scottish. Its origin is Scottish. So I'm like, well, I'm Irish and Scottish, so I absolutely fell in love with it. And it sounds different. Kidder's Guffaw. If you didn't know what that was, you're going to be like, what the fuck is that? I got to check that out. So we're going to go with that. I got to figure out what the flyer's going to be still. Like how I'm going to organize it and whatnot. Oh, my hair, dude. I'm losing my hair. Like you can see, my hair's thinning. It's probably all the stress of comedy. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail for this video. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the plan today. Also, speaking of family distractions, got to go in about an hour and a half. My son has his last baseball practice for the season, and it's parents versus kids. So I definitely have to go just so I can kick my son's ass. Yeah, last night I got done dropping some new YouTube content, and then I posted a new YouTube short about writing, how to write a joke in 3 easy steps. That was fun. So I'm just trying to have fun. Just trying to have fun. Later on today, I have my buddy Miguel coming over, and we have some writing to do. So we have some prep planning to do because he's one of the guys that I plan on going on tour with in 2024. And then also we have come up with a lot of jokes lately that we need to sit down and work it out on the dry erase board. We usually write down our jokes on the dry erase board and then hash them out. How do we tighten it up? How do we cut out all the bullshit, get to the premise, get to the punch? Are there extra tags? That's what we do when we write. We haven't written in probably 5 weeks, 6 weeks. We haven't sat down and written jokes. We do shit over the phone. Hey, I got this good idea, and then we give each other feedback over the phone, but that's not the same. When we come here into the dungeon, as we call it, and we just start writing out stuff, writing out jokes, coming up with new ideas and stuff. But yeah. And then I got to get Kidder edited. I got to get it done because we got so many good movie ideas and show ideas that we want to continue working on. So got to do that too. But anyways, I'm going to get to it. Yeah, so we chose a cool design. So when I have a cool design that I'm trying to think of for anything, I try to make several and then let my wife and kids all look at it and see what they like. And then I kind of go off of that. So yeah, we came up with this design for the basic like ad that's going to go on this website to promote the show that we're going to start in January. Kidder's Guffaw. Kidder's Guffaw. I kind of like it. It's kind of nice. Yeah, and then we had baseball today. That was a big thing today. That went like 3 hours. Parents versus kids. Of course, the parents dominated the kids. Actually, it was pretty close. I think we won by like 1 point. They actually did very well. I think like one more year, and then these kids are going to dominate the parents for sure. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm running! I got video footage. My boy Miguel was supposed to come over. We were supposed to write some jokes. He hit me up and was like, running low on cash, man. You can come over here. And I really wanted to go over there, but I have other stuff to do. I got to get this flyer sent over to my guy, and then I also got to work on the banner for the YouTube channel. And I got to do some more editing, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to be tired. Plus, I am running low on funds. I haven't worked in almost 8 months in the film industry. I finally got my first job coming up this Friday and Monday. So I'll be on set Monday and Friday. I'm sorry. I'll be on set Friday and then Monday. Some Will Ferrell movie. But we're doing that. Yeah. So baseball was fun, but that's it. I wanted to write some jokes today with Miguel. Didn't get to. Probably write some myself.
Probably go back to some of my. I was working on some material last year about my kid being in baseball. Might revisit that, try to work that out a little bit, and write some more jokes about my kid being in baseball. I think that's fun. It's a fun topic, but we'll see. I mean, my brain's always going like a million miles an hour, and I forget and stumble along the way. One minute I'm thinking of this, next minute I'm over here, and I totally forgot about what I was on prior. I'm all over the place. That also makes it so challenging as a comedian, like trying to stay focused and then just trying to remember what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. That's definitely a challenge of mine, something I have to work through. I know it's something I can work through too, because I used to be really bad with names. I used to be like, well, I just have a bad memory. I'm bad with names. And I'm sorry, it's a shitty excuse for anyone who says that. I know people who say that it's horrible because there are techniques to learn and to remember people's names. There's techniques to memorize stuff. I think we just get lazier as we get older. I know I have, but yeah, me trying to remember stuff, it's not impossible. I can't sit there and just be, it's my brain. No, the brain's like the most powerful thing in your body. So my heart's still ticking, my stomach's still digesting. So I definitely have the capability to use my brain. I'm just lazy and not using it. People get lazy, they don't use it, and it's a muscle, and you're just like, no, I guess I just have a bad memory. No, you don't. You're lazy. Getting lazy is what you are. So I got to work on that. Yeah. So that's that. I got a bunch of stuff going on this week. I have a show coming up this week. Also going to go to the Improv on Tuesday for the mic. My buddy hit me up the other day, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna go there anymore." I was being a little bitch about it, and it's like, "No, I'm gonna go." I told him today, I was like, "Yeah, I'll see you there on Tuesday," and he was like, "Well, I thought you said you weren't gonna go anymore." No, I'm gonna go, dude. Just fucking let me be a bitch and whine for an hour. You know what I mean? Let me feel like I should be able to vent. But yeah, I might do a mic tomorrow here in my studio. Have some friends over and work on that. We'll see. We'll see. Up and at 'em. But that's it for today. All right. Bye.